Hey guys, M.K.S here, back with another video. I'm in a bit of a celebratory mood because Italy just won against Belgium, which was a real difficult. So I thought I'd talk about some of my thoughts on the game and how like my heart couldn't stop beating. So I drink too much tea, as you probably know from my videos anyway. So I couldn't stop going to the bathroom to go for a pee every 3 minutes. But I think that might have been something to do with nerves. But yeah, so I think it was a really good game. Italy went 2 goals ahead, but then Belgium got a penalty, and they just before half time. So it was second half was a really nerve-wracking game. I credit to Belgium. I think they played really well. I think they passed the ball well, and they had some really good fast players, especially young players. So in the future they're going to be a team that's going to be hard to beat. But they were the number 1 ranked team, and Italy beat them. We beat them as an Italy fan. So I'm really happy about it. I know there's still a few more games to go, but hopefully that will be a sign that Italy can battle through different games. But I'm always nervous when I see Italy play, or when I see a team that I love like Celtic or any Italian team play, because I always think you never know, even if you're leading. Like that's one of the things that makes football such an interesting game, I think, because you could be leading and right in the last minute, or like an injury time or whatever, it could be a goal. So, and then when there was like towards the end of the game, one thing I remember is they put a board to tell how much injury time they got, and it's like 5 minutes, and I was like, I don't think my heart can take 5 minutes. But yeah, so my heart was beating like pretty much all game. So some good goals by Italy. I think I missed the goals because like I had to go for a pee every few minutes. So, but yeah, I'm really happy about Italy winning, and hopefully we can continue to win. But yeah, there were some things like where I was shouting at the screen as if they could hear me. Like I was like thinking that the players were passing really well, and then when they got near to goal, I think they weren't ruthless enough or like clinical enough. I was thinking like they were passing to players from Belgium. They were passing to players, but I thought they were marked quite well by Belgium. So I thought Italy found it difficult to break down the Belgium defence a lot of times. So I was thinking, I hope we have someone who can score a great goal, because and I thought like Belgium, they have players like one of the Hazard brothers, for those who follow football, and he scored a great goal in a game like last week or so. So I was thinking they have players like that, and I was wondering if Italy could have players who could score from long range. So they answered my question. They scored some great goals, but I was hoping it'd be like 3-1. So, but I mean, a win at the end of the day is still a win. So like we saw it over the line. But yeah, some of the time I was thinking that like they could pass the ball across field and there was a player empty. So if they could have made a really good cross field pass, there was a player, I think it was Chiellini or someone like that, who's empty in loads of space on I think it was on the left. I'm not sure if it's on my right or my left, but anyway. So I was thinking like they could have, and then like sometimes they were trying to do 1-2s and they didn't seem to come off very well, or they were passing to a player who was marked and hoping they could turn them. But at the end of the day, obviously, as I say, I was hoping we would score even more goals and be even more entertaining. But it was, at the end of the day, it was an interesting and entertaining game for neutrals. So I think both Italy and Belgium should be quite proud of that game. And trying to remember anything from the game that I could think of. Yeah, so I was surprised that we saw it over the line. But yeah, when we went 2 ahead, I was really happy. We probably got a bit lucky with some of the maybe a few decisions or a few shots or whatever as well, which could have went in. So we rode our luck. But as I say, a victory is a victory. So it doesn't really matter how you win, as long as you see the ball over the line or you see the game over the line. But yeah, like up front, I was thinking that it would be great if we had more players who could take players on, or who sometimes they show moments of skill, but I'd love to see that more often. And also, I was thinking like sometimes where players could have took a shot from distance or things like that. But I'd love to hear from my fellow Italian fans or just general football fans about what you think Italy could have done even better. But again, I think the main thing is the score. But obviously, on to the next game against Spain. Hopefully. I know Spain normally has a good record against Italy, but we beat them last time in the Euros, so I think like 5 years ago. But so hopefully we'll have improved more by then. And I think both teams will be tired because it went to extra time. Their game went all the way to penalties. So we didn't go to extra time, actually, so that was quite a good thing. Hopefully that will mean we have more energy. But I think one or two of our players were injured. So, but hopefully the team spirit and playing as a team and all that sort of thing will help us to see it over the line again. I think last time we beat them 2-0 when Conte was our manager. But yeah, I think that was a really good game. I think it might have been probably the best game of the Euros so far, but maybe that's just because I'm an Italian fan, so I was more invested in it, so to speak, and like my heart was beating more and all that sort of thing. So I knew we were in a game, and it was quite a difficult one. So, but even the Austria game, that was like really difficult as well. So we're sort of grinding out games. So I think the team's still playing well, but not quite as well in the final third, I think, as well. So and sometimes I think we could get the ball out a bit quicker from defence. Like we take a few chances in defence, which I think is a bit dangerous. And also, like sometimes the players go down and wait for the referee to give a decision, and so if it doesn't go our way, like the players still down, and so therefore the opposition has a chance. But yeah, I'd love to hear what fans think about the game if they watched it, and what you think Italy could do even better, especially from Italy fans. And like commiserations to Belgium, I think they were really good. I know it's only football, but I'd say football quite serious. But yeah, they gave us a good game, and I think we were probably quite lucky to see over the line. But good game management really to make sure both teams, I think, had good passing as well. So both teams really had good quality, which they can be proud of. I think I'd like to think so. So yeah, sorry if I was waffling, and I didn't really plan this video very much, but I was thinking I would do a review of the game. Obviously, it's better to do a review when you win than if you lose. But if we lost, I would have probably looked at ideas like for the future about how we could improve. But because of it's like a rebuild, and Mancini is doing such a good job so far. I don't want to jinx it, but he's doing quite a good job, or very good job at the moment so far. So far, so good. So it'll be great to see that momentum continue. So anyway, I just thought I'd do a bit of a review of the game. I think that's all that I can remember. Yeah, I think from defence we could have passed the ball out a bit quicker and got further up the field, but maybe the players were trying to be patient. I also think we could have been a bit more ruthless up front in the final third, and our passing could have been a bit more sharper as well at times, and also like our finishing could be a bit more clinical up front. So I worry about that a little bit, and hopefully players will practice like one-on-ones and things like that, so they'll be clinical when they go forward and keep that momentum going for the rest of the tournament, and obviously for the future as well, like the World Cup and all that. But hopefully the lads will play, the boys in blue will form as a team as much as possible. So anyway, hopefully I covered some decent points at least and made some sense. And I know I'm not a master tactician as such, but maybe in the future I could be. But anyway, yeah, I'd love to know what you think, and I'm out. Peace and love.